Dribbling, arguably the most important skill in the game of basketball. That's exactly why over the next 31 days, we're getting ready to go on a journey where our North Star is chasing the idea of a perfect handle. 31 days of dribbling. Over the next month, we will have 31 days of some of the best ball handling drills that you can find on the internet, all for free. Most of these drills from certain trainers are hidden behind a paywall, or you have to spend $100 for an hour workout with them to learn them. Think of this as my Christmas present to you guys, since we're on the December theme. I promise that if you stick to it and you show discipline and do these workouts every single day, the difference you'll find in your handle from day 1 to day 31 will be unrecognizable. Most people start their New Year's resolutions on January 1st, but us? Nah, we're getting a head start. Welcome to 31 Days of Dribbling.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to day number 10 of our 31 Days of Dribbling series. Today we're going to be learning how to break some ankles. More specifically though, break some ankles using speed stops, under drags, and inverted drags. We're going to start out by laying out 3 cones exactly how I have them. At the first cone, you're going to do a between the legs dribble right into a behind the back speed stop. You really want to try and get some momentum on this and get going as fast as you can, and then hit your feet into a nice 1-2 motion just like you're shooting a jump shot, except you're just going to bring the ball back behind your back, snatching it and sending your defender flying. We're going to go 10 of these each way. And whenever you do stop on a dime right there, mentally imagine that you're Kyrie Irving, you see your defender go by you, and you hear your sneaker squeak as you're getting ready to pull up and shoot a jump shot or go to the basket. All these little things matter, and visualization really helps us whenever we're trying to move fluid. Coming up next, we're going to have a behind the back dribble at the first cone, and then we're going to get into an inverted drag. This is that move that Luka Doncic did, and we actually worked on it in day 6 of our 31 days of dribbling, so we should be pretty good at it. But again, same concepts, change the speed, but make sure that that last move is extremely explosive and you're ready to react out of it. Once again, go 10 times each way. Last but not least, before we start getting into some shots out of our moves, we're going to hit a between the legs dribble and then get into an under drag right after that. As you can see here, I'm touching the floor just to make sure that I'm getting really low, and to be honest, it just looks cool and makes me feel good. A lot of what makes your handle either good or not is how you're feeling mentally and how your body is feeling in terms of its flow. Sometimes I just do those little things to check out and see how I'm feeling. And again, those are little nuances that may or may not work for you. I'm just letting you know what's going through my mind. Alright, so now we're bringing our cones to the top and we're going to run through everything we just did, but now we're going to get some finishes out of it. So the first one that we're doing is the between the legs into that behind the back speed stop, and we're going to finish with a layup 5 times on each side. Make sure you're explosive and use change of speed in this. After we do 5 times each way on layups, we're then going to do 5 times each way getting into some mid-range jump shots. And then after 5 makes each way on the mid-ranges, we're going to get into 5 makes each way heading a retreat dribble into a 3-pointer after the move. Now we're changing up our moves to the second thing we did, which was the behind the back dribble into the Luka Doncic inverted drag. So once again, same patterns. We're going to be going 5 layups each way, and after you do that, we're going to go 5 mid-ranges each way. Really snatch that ball back on the mid-ranges. I don't know, it just feels smooth. And then once again, we'll go 5 makes behind the 3-point line, going both ways. Last but not least, now we're getting into the under drags into all of the same finishes. Remember, 5 times each way on all of the above, but most importantly in your mind, when you're doing these moves, you are literally Allen Iverson crossing the mess out of Tyronn Lue, embarrassing him. All of that stuff is important, especially when it comes to mentality, which will be a whole nother video for another day. I hope you guys did enjoy day number 10. If you did, hit the subscribe and like button, and I'll have this entire playlist linked in the description below. But as always, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow.